Okay, today I've got a little riddle for you. Every hotel has them, but few hotels are using them to drive direct bookings. What are they? Today's video, I'm going to answer that very question. What every hotel has, and every hotel needs to be doing to drive direct bookings. My name is 𝘃𝗶𝗃 of Malfair Marketing. I help independent hotels increase direct bookings and revenue. Let's kick off with a little story that I saw recently on LinkedIn. There was a post that shared a message from Marriott's Loft Miami Brickell property. They were offering guests 3,000 Bonvoy points for completing a survey. Now, we do this, right? In hotels, we message people to complete surveys. But here's the catch. They're offering 3,000 Bonvoy points for completing a survey with a perfect 9 or 10 score. Like very much baiting and rewarding reviews. So then the text message went on to say, this is how it works. And I just am really bothered by this language. This is how it works. It sounds like this is, just something a little underhanded. So it reads, if you enjoyed your stay, we kindly ask you to select the top score. So when I read that, I thought, wow, if you enjoyed your stay, select the top score. Well, if I enjoyed my stay, but there was something that wasn't quite off, I might give it a 7 or an 8 even. But they're asking for a 9 or 10. So I stared at the post, blinking my way through various thoughts. And then I was puzzled that a brand of this size would play this let's make a deal style game. Let's make a deal. You want your Marriott Bonvoy points, and I want a hotel. I want a 9 or a 10 score. And it does. It feels very much like make a deal. So even if the guest gives a 10 and takes the 3,000 points, the relationship changes in an instant. It's no longer a hospitality experience. It's a transaction. And worse, I think that the hotel trades away really honest feedback that could make the next stay better, not just for this guest, but for everyone. And so they've denied opportunities to learn. No thanks. So I know that I'm not naive. I read this post. I read all of the comments, below it. This isn't rare. This happens every day. And then, in fact, like a day later, after seeing this on LinkedIn, I opened my email inbox to another email. Review, I won't say the name of the property management system, but review XYZ property management system and be entered to win an Amazon gift card, which got me thinking, if I thought they were great, I would share that. And if I thought they were terrible, I would let them know. And what happens is it's the unremarkable experiences that make up most of the silent middle. Those guests who make up the silent middle, that's where your growth opportunities die. That's where they are though, but that's also where they die. So on average, 5% of hotel guests share their guest experience in a review. Did you know that? Did you know that it was only 5%? Well, this means, conversely, that 95% of guests are the quiet ones. They're leaving without saying a word. They're not providing any feedback. And it's those guests who are your most significant opportunity. So you may be wondering, okay, well, that's great. In the past, we've always wanted feedback and we want to make the hotel better and we want to improve. And that's why we collect, reviews and we honor those reviews. We review them in team meetings and so on. But I'm here to let you know that it goes further than that. Because with AI search on the scene, reviews are doing a lot more than building your reputation. Reviews are deciding which hotels get cited and recommended in AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, Perplexity, etc., and AI overviews. So when travelers ask ChatGPT or Google to plan their trips, where should my boyfriend and I stay in Paris with a rooftop bar and a view of the Eiffel Tower? In the past, The answer came from your ad spend or your SEO keywords, all of the effort that you'd been putting in to those things. And now it doesn't come from what you're doing. It comes from what the stories that your guests are telling about you on TripAdvisor, Google, Reddit, and across the web in total. And AI is going around the web and connecting all the dots to the stories to decide who gets recommended and who really shows up in that AI search piece to get their hotel rooms booked. So your reviews don't describe your hotel. Your reviews now are defining it in AI search. So if your site says great mountain views and your reviews are saying the same thing, guests and AI connect those dots and say, this is a trusted source. But if they don't line up, the trust starts to crack, and alignment in your marketing and reviews is key. And that's why I often, when I work with hotel clients, we go into those reviews and source all the juicy bits, find all of the gems and the nuggets that we can use in our marketing language to reinforce the brand, because guests are already talking about it. So how do you get more and more remarkable reviews? Well, many hotels use incentives to encourage reviews. And as a former GM and a marketer, I get that. Everybody does want more feedback. But what if you could get more reviews from the guests that don't speak up? And this is where, again, your opportunity lies. So you can do this by creating more moments that are worth talking about. And these I like to call micro moments. And it's really not just about that good service. This is about the surprised moments, the moments where you can connect with someone emotionally, where there's an emotional response that the guests have, where there's a story that they connect to, where you've helped facilitate that story. So think of moments that make a guest pull out their phone or tell a friend, or even just sort of lock it in as that is unusual, that is special, because the words after that is that's remarkable, that's worth sharing. A handwritten welcome card with a fun local tip. Now, we often talk about welcome cards, but what if there was a fun little local tip that was more personalized? Or what if there was a popsicle cart circling the pool deck at 2 p.m.? A little moment to grab a popsicle poolside with a photo might be really fun and certainly memorable and remarkable. And then maybe for dog lovers, it's an outdoor area for dogs and dog owners to mix and mingle. Those sparks create emotion, and emotion drives reviews that move hearts and rankings. So good reviews versus great reviews. Well, good reviews are written with the head. So that might be reply, give us a rating. And they go through the standard service and housekeeping and front desk and so on. And those are all good, check. But great reviews are written from the heart. And it is those stories that are so important in today's AI age of marketing. A good review says, clean rooms, good breakfast. A great review says, they left a handwritten note and cookies because they noticed it was my birthday. One lists facts and the other tells a story. And you want your hotel story told. So who else loves stories? Well, as I've mentioned, AI loves stories. They don't love surveys. So the review that tells your story is the one that sells your hotel. So if you've been following me for a little while, you know that I do like Seth Godin. I have many of his books here behind me. And I also often quote his brilliance. And the quote that I really enjoy of his is, you're either remarkable or invisible. Make a choice. And in today's AI search age, that couldn't be more true. So his quote from 2002 all the way to now we're at the end of 2025 couldn't ring more true. It's also almost like he had a crystal ball. Well, thanks for watching this episode, and please connect with all of the other videos in this channel, or you can visit malfairmarketing.com. Sign up for the Bookings Boost newsletter. It's going to be in your inbox every 2 weeks, and I share tips and insights like this. Or you can book a call with me and we can chat one-on-one. Thanks for watching.